Hello, in this video I will tell you something from my first experiences of Beijing. On Friday I started my travel from Frankfurt Airport to Beijing. I was of course really excited and I was looking forward to my internship at Lufthansa and of course to my host family. I started in Frankfurt and had a very good flight. I slept very well, and yes, now I'm in Beijing. The Beijing Airport was very huge. I was very impressed by it. It was mainly the same like an European airport, but there were some differences. First of all, everywhere were Chinese characters. It's a little bit strange for me because usually there are no Chinese characters. Or another strange thing, I walked on a moving walkway and it spoke to me, so I shrieked and it was a little bit strange. Yes, I arrived on Beijing and then I picked up my luggage and changed some money. Then I went to the exit and there were so many people with different signs in their hands. And there was one little Chinese woman with a sign in her hand and I could read Daniel. So I knew it was my host mother and of course it was. After that we drove the bus to her flat, about 1 hour, and had a nice talk on the bus. My host family is very nice and I have a little host brother who is 4 years old. Beijing is a very huge city. Everything is a bit wider than in Germany, or not just a bit, a lot wider than in Germany. Of course there are overall Chinese characters and no opinions. So if I want to go somewhere, I can't remember the signs, so I have to ask people which don't speak English, and sometimes it's a little bit difficult, but it's okay. Another big impression was that there's very much traffic in Beijing on the streets. And it's a bit dangerous. You have always to be concentrated if you want to cross the street, if you don't want to be hit by a car or perhaps killed by a car. And there are just a few traffic lights. On main streets there are, but on smaller streets where there's also so much traffic, there are no traffic lights, so you have to find your way through the moving cars. Of course, on the weekend I informed how to go to work, so I asked my host mother and of course I researched on the internet. Yes, I go by metro to work. I've just to use 6 stations, so it's not so far. But metro in Beijing is a little bit different than metro in Germany or subway in Germany. First of all, it's very cheap. Just 2 yen, it's about 20 euro cent for one ride. So you start anywhere in the metro system and end anywhere in the metro system and just pay 2 yen. That's great. And also, every 2 to 3 minutes on every line there is a train arriving. So you don't have to wait for trains or don't have to have some plans when a train arrives. But of course, there's a reason that every 2 to 3 minutes arrives a train. There are very much people in metro. So sometimes you have to wait for 4 trains to get a train to your work. Of course, I also researched how long to go to work. So I checked and it had to be about 30 minutes. No, I need about 40 to 50 minutes. Just because there's so many people and I have to wait for a train where there's enough room for me to go in also. Today it was my first day at Lufthansa. It was a very great day. There was so much information and so much input for me, so my brain is a little bit working. Yes, the people are nice, everyone is friendly, and I think I will have a great internship in the next 4 weeks. Yes. And yes, but I tell you of Lufthansa in the next videos. Now I will go home to my host family, and yes, we see us in the next videos, and then I'll report from Lufthansa and from my internship. I think it will be great. I'm looking forward. Bye.